Jai Shri Mataji, dear brothers and sisters, beloved family, yogis in so many countries in Africa, welcome. Let's do Namaskar together. Take our time to put our forehead on the ground to welcome Shri Mataji in our heart. And then raise the Kundalini very slowly, protect ourselves with the abundance. So the elements will help us on this very beautiful early morning to support our chakras and our Kundalini. Let us put both the hands on Mother Earth. Our attention goes to the gravity and to the huge planet we are sitting on, and on the Muladhara chakra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adibhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Sometimes you don't feel the chakras directly. You feel the touch of your hands with the Mother Earth, and let us put our emotions, our gratitude to this living organism with all the gravity supporting our Muladhara chakra. And we also welcome Shri Ganesha to open our Muladhara chakra so that we get full support and his blessings into our axis in the Kundalini. We take 4 times with full heart for each petal Shri Ganesha mantra and ask him to open all the subtle plexuses in our Muladhara. And we put the left hand up, keep the right hand still on the ground. Let us take this mantra very delicate, like talking to our own inner child, to the highest God in us, so that he will be pleased to touch each of our petals. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Like a flower opening up, please Shri Ganesha, open all the petals in our Muladhara chakra and to grant all the beautiful fragrance of love. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Ganesha Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Ganesha Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. And we put the second hand up, both hands on the lap, and with open palms, we receive the blessings, these vibrations, Param Chaitanya. And our hands are so precious. And we use the right hand, we raise the Kundalini, support the Kundalini with the movement, all the chakras up to the Sahasrara with the mantra Om 3 times. Aum. 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 And we surrender this meditation to the will of God, to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, you are the doer. Let thy will be done. We surrender our heart, our attention, our mind. Please bless our meditation. With your permission, we seek the witness state so that our real identity will be manifested in the Virata. Put the right hand on the center heart, and with the air element, we deeply take a breath in, and breathing out, we say, Ma Jagadamba, 3 times. Ma Jagadamba. Ma Jagadamba. Ma Jagadamba. And for the heart, we say, I am Shiva. I am the eternal principle. I'm not this body. I'm not this mind. I am Shiva. For the Agnya chakra, we take the hand across and we press a pressure, give a pressure a little bit. Please, Shri Ganesha. Remove all obstacles in our channels, left and right channel of the moon, of the sun, and put us completely in the center. And with your permission, please, as Shri Jesus Christ, open our Agnya chakra fully. We forgive our thoughts. We forgive all human beings. We forgive. And then we press the Sahasrara. Let all tensions of the brain go out here. We surrender all to the Kundalini to support all the cells of the brain to get the connection. We take the hand down and we rest with our attention in the Sahasrara. We listen to a very short talk where Shri Mataji speaks about the joy of Radha. Let us completely, with our heart, absorb these beautiful vibrations of this talk.
Today, actually, with all this theme that I'm talking about collectivity, which is the blessing of Sri Krishna, and that his essence was madhurya, is the sweetness. And Radha, who was his energy, was known for Allādadaini. Allādadaini means the one who is joy-giving. Allād is even more than joy. Who was the Allād? Sorry, but see, joy can be very general word, but Allād means bubbling of joy. When you see somebody the bubbling of joy, that is her power. And she was the power of Sri Krishna. So when you meet a friend, you know how you feel, like just taking him to your heart. Just embracing. You don't know what to do with that. And sometimes it's so much that you feel like beating. Beating yourself or beating the friend. That sort of a joy is Allādadaini. That is Radha. So today, let us now, the power of joy, we have to worship power of joy. And this power of joy, which is Allādadaini, of course we'll do the same way, but with the idea that now we are praying that our heart should open by Shiva, and once our heart is open, it will be expressed by the power of Sri Radha and Sri Krishna. This is the combination today. Let us have this way. That is a combination of heart opening through Vishuddhi we are expressing it. Like some people, especially women, when they are overjoyous, they start weeping and crying. So that's Allah.
Let us imbibe these beautiful vibrations of this talk as if it is just spoken now by Shri Mataji. Our attention is in the Sahasrara. We take the mantra Shri Radha Krishna. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Radha Krishna Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We had Krishna Puja a few days ago, and in a few days we celebrate Shri Ganesha Puja along with the marriages. In Morocco in 2006, we had a darshan in Shri Mataji's house in London. It was a time she didn't speak at all to the Satyogis. And we brought flowers and gifts from Morocco and offered it to the lotus feet of Shri Mataji. And somehow we talk about our experience. And one of us, he mentioned the surah of Yasin, where the Prophet actually mentioned the heaven is under the feet of the mother. But by mistake, the common society in these beliefs, they say the heaven is under the feet of the mothers, means somehow they think it's many mothers. And completely by surprise, we were almost shocked. We didn't expect Mataji will answer to this. She raised her index finger and she said, no, Fatima is the mother. So means only Shri Fatima was meant by the Prophet. So Shri Radha, Shri Maria Mahalakshmi, she is the mother of Jesus Christ. She is the mother, and she completely takes us through this ocean of illusion and pranti. We're facing off today, and the battlefield is our brain, our mind. So, by Shri Krishna, we will listen in short to a talk about the ultimate fatherhood. This principle helps us to completely develop our brain, a complete being. And we are so grateful to have the collectivity globally. And in this talk, we will here that Shri Mataji explaining us that the Krishna awareness is the highest ideal we could achieve. So let us go in our Vishuddhi with this joy of Sri Radha. And we say the mantra to Sri Yogeshwar, who is the god of yoga, to ask for his blessings. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Yogeshwara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Visha Mataji, come in our brain. We use the Bija mantra of Sri Jesus Christ, Ham and Ksham, to completely support the 1,000 nerves in our own brain and virata, to dissolve all tensions. With full heart, we use this precious Bija mantra, Ham, Ksham. I am the Spirit. I forgive. Ham, Ksham. Ham, Ksham. Ham, Ksham. Ham, Ksham. Try to feel the union of this Sangha. We are connected now. In this space of the ether element, which is Sri Krishna's power. Shri Ganesha, please remove any obstacle in our brain which prevents the sasra to open fully. We surrender to our Kundalini is like the helping hand of Shri Mataji, taking us there. Shri Mataji, you are the Holy Ghost, as Christ has promised to us. And we give our heart to Shri Mataji like we offer a flower to her feet. We completely open our heart, and like the flower of joy, we put it to Shri Mataji. We listen now in this silent state to Shri Mataji's word. It's a talk of 1983, which was in Switzerland, Krishna Puja, and the talk is about the ultimate of the fatherhood.
Please be seated. Is all right? Translate. Today we are celebrating here in this holy land the birthday of Shri Krishna. Shri Krishna is the ultimate of the fatherhood that I described you before, who came on this earth and illustrated the ultimate of that. So on this earth, the highest fatherhood is Sri Krishna's awareness. But in the kingdom of God, we can say in the heavens or even above everything else, resides Sadashiva, who does not take incarnations. He is one of the aspects. Sri Krishna is one of the aspects of Sadashiva, which is the Father. And the Adi Shakti or the Holy Ghost is the other aspect of Sadashiva, which is his power. So when Sri Krishna incarnated on this earth, an aspect of this Adi Shakti came on this earth as Radha. She is the same who came as the mother of Christ. And she gave the name of Christ as the surname of Shri Krishna, as if it's Shri Krishna's name, Krishna, from Krishna. It's called as Krisht, a Krisht in Indian languages. Krisht. And I have told you before why he was called as Jesu or Yeshu. So today we are going to see to the two aspects of Shri Krishna, which were the manifestation of his divine birth. In Rama's life, they showed a man, a Purushottama, the best of the father in worldly affairs. And in Shri Krishna's life, they showed him the highest fatherhood as in Yogeshwara or in divine world. So the first aspect of Krishna we have to understand is the Yogeshwara, and the second aspect of him as the Virata. Yogeshwara means the Lord of the Yoga or the power of Yoga. He is called because he reached the optimum that one has to reach as a yogi. As if he is the ideal that you have to reach. Now, as a yogi, he was born of a royal family, but he lived in the jungles, in the forest, with the cows, with ordinary people. He used to sleep on the ordinary places, like sometimes on the stone or on the grass, when he would go with his cows for their feeding. Secondly, he was very, very aware, absolutely aware of his powers, without any ego. He had a special power called Samhara Shakti, by which he could destroy all those people who tried to harm the divine manifestation. The Samhara Shakti is expressed as the chakra in his hand, and another is the gada in his hand. These powers were within him, and he acted according to the power of Radha, because she was the one who sustained the power of Shri Krishna. The proof of that is this, that when he was in Gokul with Radha, he did all his samhara work, samhara karya. And afterwards, he just became a chariot driver for Arjuna. So for his disciple Arjuna, he became even a chariot driver. The another great quality of Yogeshwara was the complete discretion power built in. So he knew who was a devil and who was not, who is good, who is bad, who is possessed, who is not possessed, who is innocent, who is not. This was built in within him, this power of complete discrimination. And he had a capacity more expressing his witnesshood as a sakshi. He had a capacity, he was a sakshi himself, I should say. It's easier to understand. He was a sakshi, means he had the capacity of witnessing the whole world as a play. At the time of Rama, Rama was the one who got involved into his problem to show as if he is a full human being. So that human beings should not say that he was God, so how could we accept God, because he was God after all. Now, this capacity in him to witness has to be seen in every yogi. The element he controls is ether. We call it as Akash in Sanskrit. This ether, as you know, we are using now for our television, for our radio, for every sort of a collective work. So we have to be in charge of the ether element as yogis. And that is the subtlest of all, in the sense that you permeate into everything with that, and is above all. Like plastic also permeates into everything, into matter, into everything up to the air, but it cannot enter into ether. So the negativity cannot enter into ether. So when you enter into your ethereal zone, you actually enter into the area which is thoughtless awareness. So to achieve your ethereal state, you have to expand your thoughtless awareness, and the sustenance of that is done by Christ, by the Spirit. So you can realize now, as a yogi, your state of mind should be ethereal. And what should be the state of your superego? This is the ego part of it, that you should be in ethereal state. And as a superego, you should see it as a play. You should see the play of the negative. Negativity will run away, but don't get involved into it. Play into their hands. Then the negativity will separate from you. So the ego and superego both rise from the Vishuddhi chakra. They can be preceded by the Agya chakra, but are to be sucked in the Vishuddhi. The greatest quality of Yogeshwara is that he is not at all involved into it. Detached, absolutely. If he eats his food, he does not eat it. If he speaks, he does not speak. If he sees, he does not see. If he hears, he does not hear. It has no effect on him, no retention on it, no action on it. Whatever he is complete. 16 petals is complete moon. 16th day of the moon is the Purnima. That is how one has to be complete in oneself, complete confidence in oneself. But the confidence should not be confused with ego. But confidence is complete wisdom, is complete dharma, it is complete love, complete beauty, and is complete God. That's what it should be. Now when he said that you give up all your dharmas and surrender to me in Gita, what he was meaning, that all other things about which you are worried, you give up and become one with me, so I look after you. Give up the responsibility to Shri Krishna. So the complete integrated divinity will start expressing through you. Means if you say that you have to be responsible, then he says, all right, go ahead, start. But if you say that you are responsible, I am just an institution or an instrument in your hand, then you start manifesting it well. And that is how your Vishuddhi chakra gets opened up. This is some part of the Yogeshwara I have spoken to you. But as he is the brain within us, he becomes the brain within us. We have to know all the qualities of a divine brain are with him. So whatever we do with our brain, like intrigue, thieving, the deception, all which are bad things by your brain, as they call it, are done by him for the divine purpose without getting any blemish upon himself. And the other side of it, whatever we do, so-called positive, like politics, like diplomacy, like leadership, all that is his own doing, like even the thinking of the future and all that he does for us. Planning, thinking, all those things. Administration, as a play. Everything is done as a play. Because he is the master. As we call as a sutradhara, the one who does the prologue in a drama, the one who plays with the strings, with the pantomimes. Now the other thing that we have to understand, Sri Krishna at this stage of Sahaja Yoga, that it is the Virata Shakti that is manifesting at this time, and not the Sri Krishna Shakti which was at his time. And the power that is working here is no more that of Radha or of Mary, but of Viratangana. That's why the knowledge of Sahajogis is much wider than the knowledge of all the saints of ages, but is not deeper than that. If you can deepen your knowledge, this wider knowledge will have proper roots within you. So the brain are the roots. Here are the roots of the whole tree of life. Actually, Kundalini comes up and waters the brain first, so that the whole tree of life is drenched in the divine bliss and divine knowledge. So this Virata Shakti that we have to work out gives us the sense of collective consciousness first. First we understand it through our brain power. But the whole brain power is to be guided by the heart, is to be watered. But in Sanskrit is a very beautiful word, sinchana, like dewdrops, sprayed with the love of God. So the integration of this brain has to take with heart and with your liver. Then only the Virata Shakti takes another form. The weapons of killing become the weapons of forgiveness. Every sort of destructive power is used for the construction, as if it is tricked. Like now, I told them a trick, how to trick these gurus. The power that they have can be tricked against them, as he said that their teeth must be put into their necks, into their throats. Instead of taking out their teeth, better put them back into their own throats. And if you can do that, then there is no problem as far as their effect on us is concerned, because we are more powerful and more tricky. Because the Virata Shakti has now taken that form. Like the tree, when it grows upward. But when it is laden with fruit, it comes down. First it is attractive by its flowers, by its timber, by its all other parts of its body. And people try to destroy it for it. But when the fruits appear, they want to preserve it. And the tree bends down. Its humility is very valuable. So you are the fruits. That Viratangana Shakti, you are the fruits. Because you are so valuable that those people who wanted to ruin or to destroy the divine power from this earth will start thinking that they have to gain something out of these fruits. So today the Virata Shakti has given you a great value, because people see that by having one Sahajogi with them, it is so precious. Say one ordinary man gets his realization, then he develops his value. In that, his own value, he can be respected, loved, and given the highest if he is a proper Sahajogi. So you should understand today that Virata Shakti is, we are going to worship that Virata Shakti which has given fruits. As a result of that, all these different churches and fanaticism and atheism and communism and all that ism, all these will neutralize because they will see their benefit in it. But you have to become that. That is the biggest thing one has to know, is to bend down towards the Mother Earth, to be humble. Absolutely the humility inside out is really going to give you the complete value of Sahajoga fruits. Those Sahajogis who boast about themselves are like the fruits which are getting ruined only on the only fruits which bend down are accepted as good and mature fruits, not those who assume that they are the fruits. But some of the negative people should not by any chance take advantage of this and say that they are good because they are bending down. It's not the logic. Some of them pose they are humble. Even a rotten fruit bends down. But the mature fruit shows its humility by its weight. That is the Guru Tattva, weight. So from the Viratangana power, we get the power of maturity up to the fruit, and then we become blessed by Guru Prasad. Those who are still involved in getting to better sunshine or getting to better water supply or all these things are not yet matured, because the fruit doesn't need anything anymore. It doesn't need anything from the Mother Earth, nor from the elements. But it surrenders, it bends, it bows to the Mother Earth. So the Sahajogi who goes on asking questions to mothers, bringing personal problems, stupid ideas, negativity, all those people are still not yet the fruits. But the matured people are those who surrender, who bow to the Mother Earth. So the capacity to bow is the best judgment of yourself. And leaving everything to the power of gravity of your mother to do every work for you, and leaving all your small little worries behind. You have to rise above these restricting powers and achieve the completion of this Virata Shakti, which ultimately becomes a Madhura Shakti. Madhura, there's no word in English language, but it means a sweet power. Like the fruit becomes sweet. That's how you all have to become very sweet. Krishna tried to make everything very sweet, in the sense it was all Madhura Shakti that was acting. All his play, all his dancing, all his stories, if you read, is nothing but Madhura Shakti towards Gopas and Gopis, towards other Sahajogis. So you have to keep your mother pleased by pleasing all other Sahajogis and not other people. They are not important. So today we are going to shorten the puja, and that's why it took so much time upstairs to shorten it. So the time lost is time gained forever and ever. May God bless you.
So let us still enjoy 1 minute the ethereal state. Thank you to all for joining our morning meditation. So let us say together the mantra, Virata Viratangana. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for all your blessings, for all this precious talk, and that we are born in such a precious time. Shri Virata Viratangana. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Virata Viratangana Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And one last mantra is the third part of the Sahasrara mantras. And I wish you a wonderful week and a beautiful Ganesha Puja. Jai Shri Mataji. The last mantra of the Sahasrara. Thank you. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
All of you are in my heart. And I love you very much. And I want you people to come as soldiers to fight with me. It's possible with the power of love. With the power of love.